Hello, Facebook family and friends. Andrew Sesta here with Real Talk with Sesta. And today we're going to talk about the Treasure Coast real estate stats. I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier, but I posted pages of all the stats and just wanted to kind of go over them with you briefly. Also, I wanted to have like a question and answer period tonight, just to answer any questions you may have as far as buying, selling a home on the Treasure Coast, or anything else that you have that's real estate related that I may be able to help you with. So let's get started. So the first area we're going to talk about is Hobe Sound. So let me pull that up here. So as you can see, we're going to talk about the year-to-date stats, and you're going to see that Hobe Sound this year over last year is 62.5% increase in the average sales price. 62.5%. You can see that on the right-hand side of the chart, about 3 lines down. So that's pretty crazy. As we go through these stats, you're going to see why it's so difficult to buy a house or find a house right now, and why we have so many multiple offer situations. So we're going to get into that here. So again, Hobe Sound, as you can look at the stats here, 62.5% increase. Next, we're going to talk about Fort Pierce. Fort Pierce, as you can see, is 24.7% increase year to date. So that's pretty amazing as well. So the average sales price last year at this time was $205,930, and this year $256,783. And now we're just talking about single-family homes. We're not including condos in the mix here. So that's pretty amazing. Again, if you guys got any questions, please feel free to comment below, and I'll get to them as soon as I'm done with some of these. So next we're going to talk about Port St Lucie. Port St Lucie, average sales price year to date, has gone up 17.8%. I was a little bit surprised of that. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but the stats are the stats. So 17.8% increase over last year. So last year, 259,683 was the average sales price, and today it's 305,780. Next, we're going to talk about Palm City. Palm City, you will see a 32.6% increase year to date. So last year, the average sales price was $465,992. And this year, as you can see, it's $617,911. Amazing stats. So next we're going to talk about Stuart. Stuart has increased 27% year to date. So last year, Stuart's average sales price, $525,805. And this year, $667,848. Keep in mind, that's average sale price. So a lot of times we get calls from people all over looking in Stuart in the $250,000, $300,000 range. There's not a lot of inventory in that price range. So your average sales price right now is over $600,000 in the city of Stuart, or in Stuart in general. So next we're going to talk about Jensen Beach. Jensen Beach has probably gone up the least as far as the cities that we keep track of here on the Treasure Coast. That increased 5.6% from $426,236 to $449,973. So there you have it. Those are your stats for the Treasure Coast area that we cover. Hobe Sound, Fort Pierce, Port St Lucie, Palm City, Stuart, and Jensen Beach. And again, that's single-family homes that have sold over the past year. So as you can see, the market here on the Treasure Coast is very, very hot. and increasing rapidly. So now you can see why I say that it's such a difficult time for buyers to find what they're looking for, especially in their price range. We've got people coming in from all over the United States moving down to our area. Port St. Lucie was the affordable option where you can get homes between 200 to 300,000 pretty easily. Now is really not the case. As you see, the average sale price we talked about now in Port St. Lucie is about 300,000, and I'm telling you, there's not much available under that. So if you're looking in Port St. Lucie and you're under that $300,000 mark, you're either going to be looking for a condo, townhouse situation. As far as single-family homes are concerned, if you're looking for homes under 300,000, most of them are going to need some type of work, whether it's cosmetic or more. There you have it as far as Port St. Lucie is concerned. Again, Port St. Lucie used to be the very affordable option. Compare prices from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. It's still more affordable than a lot of those areas. So that's why we're getting a lot of people from that area coming up to Port St. Lucie. You know, now you can see why the market is what it is. Inventory extremely low. Prices seem to be going up almost weekly. Lots are back up to a minimum of about 75,000 on up, almost double since this time last year, if you could find them. Multiple offer situations on lots. You have lots in the Torino area breaking the $100,000, lot price. Believe it or not, I mentioned that a couple of months back on Facebook, and everybody thought I was crazy. And here we are. I just sold one a month ago for $85,000, and we were in a multiple offer situation. And the only reason that we were able to get it is because my client was paying cash, and the other two are finance. So that's the situation here in the area, especially in Port St. Lucie. But, Stuart, Jensen Beach, the same thing. There's not a lot of options when it comes to single-family home purchases. Lot purchases are very scarce now. Builders are scooping up whatever lots they can get because they have a backlog of people that are looking to build as well. So that's pretty much the state of the market here in the Treasure Coast. Anybody have any questions, please feel free again to make a comment down below. If you have any questions or if I can help you personally buy or sell here on the Treasure Coast, my contact information is below. You can reach me on my cell phone, call or text 772-285-8702. There you see my email address, website you can search on. We also have a way of you checking the value of your home if you're interested. So I'm telling you, if you're a seller or if you've been thinking about selling, this is the time to do so. Again, inventory very, very low. Buyers are coming in from all over. Multiple offer situations on almost every home, if not every home. I don't think I've put in an offer in the last 6 months that hasn't ended up into a multiple offer situation. Now also what a lot of agents are doing, or a lot of sellers are asking their agents to do, is just have a one open house scenario, or maybe a open house weekend, a Saturday and Sunday, giving you 3 or 4 hours each day to view it, and they're asking for highest and best by the end of that weekend or the end of that day. So it's getting harder and harder to find these homes, and the competition is really, really tough, especially if you're a buyer. If you're an FHA buyer and you're looking for closing costs, wow, I got to tell you that, it's very, very slim chance of that when you're competing against 10, 15, 20 offers, some of which are cash, or a lot of them nowadays which are cash. People selling homes from up north and coming down here and buying cash. So, beating out that FHA buyer. So if you're an FHA buyer in this market, I'm sure you're very frustrated, but it is what it is. If you can get a conventional loan, there's conventional loans. If you talk to your mortgage brokers, there's options that you may qualify for. If you're asking for closing costs, boy, I'll tell you what, I don't even know if that's even feasible in this type of market. Has anybody out there has any experience with that lately? Have you been trying to put in an offer, FHA, and having a hard time? I know we have. We have, 5 agents on our team, and I don't think any of us have been able to get an FHA offer accepted. in the last few months. So I hate to break that news to you, but if you're FHA, and especially if you don't have closing costs and you're asking for seller concessions, it's going to be very, very tough. So if there's anything I can help you with here on the Treasure Coast, again, please feel free to give me a call, text, email. I've been living on the Treasure Coast here since 1976. So basically grew up here, raised my family here, retired law enforcement officer from here. So I know the area very well. So if you have any questions, I would love to help you and guide you in the right direction. If you're new to the Treasure Coast, please join our Facebook group, Florida Treasure Coast News and Events. We have a lot. I think right now we're close to 3,000 or a little bit over 3,000 members. I'm constantly posting information and events that are going on in the Treasure Coast, jobs that are available, local, news that affects the roadways and that. We don't get into any kind of politics on that group, and we don't allow any of that. We're just there to help one another, be that information source, and try to help our newcomers that come to the area that don't really know the area very well, and also for the people that have been here for a while. And so we post all kinds of events there that are scheduled all over the Treasure Coast. Please join us at Florida Treasure Coast News and Events. I'll post a link down below in the comments section there. Oh, and also mark your calendars. Again, every Thursday, 6 o'clock, we're going to have a Facebook Live. Sometimes we'll have some guests from different professions involving real estate. Sometimes it'll just be a Q&A or going over some stats or something that's happening in the market so that you're informed. Again, thanks a lot, and hope to see you on the next live.